Hey everybody, I just thought I'd share an item with you that I got recently. Got it online, and well, it has to do with the artist Elle, who's a modern artist that I've liked, and I actually have all her albums. She just has a new album just released. It's a country album, and it's called Come Get Your Wife. She has a couple of albums that are in the pop rock vein, first two albums. And I'm trying to remember the name of it. The first one is called Love Stuff, I think. Second one is called Shake the Spirit. I like the second even a little better than the first, but haven't really listened to the new one enough yet to really decide. I played it once. But anyway, that's not really the first thing she ever did. She had the first release is this here. It's a CD, and I think it's only available on CD. And it's called the Elle EP. And EP for extended play. There are 4 tracks on this. And I decided, it would be nice to try to find a copy of this. I didn't know if it was ever available as a vinyl piece, like on a 45 or a 12-inch record. But I wound up finding a CD. And these CDs, I don't know if they're rare, out of print, hard to find. It goes back to, I can't see if I can see the date here. It looks like, could it be 20? I can't really see it. Can't see it. It's a real tiny print. But anyhow, so I was looking for the CD, and I didn't see any copies of this thing. And that's why I thought it was rare. I thought maybe you can't get them anymore. Maybe they're really hard to find. So I came across a copy, and it turns out that it's autographed. I'm going to show you this autograph in a minute and talk about the story of that. Now, when it comes to autographs, I've collected a lot of autographs in my time, but I always prefer to get an autograph in person, because obviously if you see it in person, it means more to you. The person is signing for you, and they met you and all that, you met them, and it's a nice moment, like a moment in time that you capture. So I like to get autographs in person, but also because that if they're in person and you get them yourself, obviously they're authentic, right? I don't like autographs unless they have a certificate of authenticity, and even then I'm not 100% sure. You can't be 100% sure, really, unless you see them sign it. But in this case, I started looking at other samples of Elle autograph. There are a lot of them to be found online in different places, and I looked, and it seemed like she kind of like a lot of people do these days. They just kind of like sign real quick, like it's like an E in a first name, and a smudge and a little symbol. So her name wasn't really distinct anywhere. But finally, I found this CD. It was a little expensive, more than I would have wanted to pay. But then I started thinking, well, it's a signed CD, and not only is it signed, but it's inscribed. Now, I'm thinking if this is a fake autograph, people who fake autographs don't usually fake an inscription, and I'll show it to you in a minute. Because if they inscribe it to somebody, make it personalized, a personal thing to somebody, there's no value in that. So I don't think a forgery artist, a forger, is going to make it out to somebody else, Plus, what I liked about this is that I told you how the other autographs I'd seen from Elle were all kind of like you couldn't really tell what it was, like EK, and it was like a kind of a mess, and a little symbol next to it. This one was distinctive because the name was more readable, and I'll show you right here. You could see the name Elle, ELLEKING. I didn't see any signatures like this that had the E noticeable here, ELLE. This is like a symbol. This is like the symbol I was telling you about. It's kind of common on all the autographs. This here is more spelled out. You can make out Elle there. And here it says, this, it's for somebody named Jen. It says, Jen, you pretty cheetah. I kind of like that, and I don't know what that's all about, but I just love it. Jen, you pretty cheetah, Elle. And what finally sold it to me was the idea that, well, here's a rare CD. It's the first EP that she did that you can't find anywhere. Here it is. It's autographed. The autograph is personalized to somebody, which kind of means that it's probably more of a chance of it being authentic. And as I say, the name is more decipherable than usual. That makes me think, being a detective here, that it's probably an early signature in her career when she was just starting out, and this was her first release. And at this time, she was signing more like a full name. Later on, as she got more popular and became more used to signing autographs, she started scribbling more. So I'm thinking this is really a good buy. Now, it wasn't cheap. It wasn't super expensive, but it cost a little bit more than I would have spent on the CD itself. And it was just the CD, I probably wouldn't have gone for it. But to get an autograph that is probably unique in that you can read it really clear, and it's probably an early autograph, I'm guessing, yeah, I went for it. So here it is. Now all I have to do is play the disc, although I do know one song from here that's interesting. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. Thanks, everybody, for watching.